The needle cricothyrotomy is the final common pathway for the cannot intubate, cannot ventilate situation. It requires practice, but cannot be performed electively for practice. Therefore, we must become familiar with our equipment. We have to practice up to 10 times on a model to reach a plateau in our skill level. We should be able to perform this procedure in less than 30 seconds. Having a needle cricothyrotomy kit available in every anesthetizing location, either stationary or mobile, is essential. We should anticipate and plan whenever we enter a situation where a patient has a difficult airway. One should call for a surgeon as early as possible. An anesthesiologist should perform a needle cricothyrotomy only if no surgeon is present and capable when the need arises. Remember, a needle cricothyrotomy is a life-saving maneuver, and we should not delay in performing this procedure. We will now review the equipment used in performing a needle cricothyrotomy. Note the wire has a flexible end and a stiff end. The flexible end is the end introduced into the trachea. The stiff end could be traumatic. A 20-blade scalpel, a 14-gauge cutting tip needle on a syringe, a cuffed 6.0 endotracheal tube on a dilator. Note the dilator is very stiff, so caution should be used. We now go on to demonstrate this procedure performed on a mannequin. The landmarks are assessed. Between the cricoid cartilage and the thyroid cartilage, the cricothyroid membrane is felt. A 14-gauge needle is advanced through the membrane with constant aspiration. If desired, the syringe can be filled with saline to show bubbles when the trachea is entered. The needle is secured, and the flexible end of the wire is advanced first. Once a sufficient amount of the wire is introduced into the trachea, the needle is removed. The 20-blade scalpel is used to make a deep puncture. This should be a horizontal cut. The dilator and tube assembly is inserted onto the wire and through the cricothyroid membrane with a continuous twisting motion. The dilator is removed, the endotracheal cuff is inflated, and a breathing circuit is connected. At this point, breath sound should be auscultated, and the return of CO2 should be confirmed.